Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, let's get this game going. Dogs will kick this away to get us going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and front and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
And now from the pistol formation. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they get him down after the completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And and it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game, and here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's inside the 40. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Georgia! But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
First down.
now second down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, drops back. There's contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Gators will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And at first down, they go right back to him. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the runner takes off to his right. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Ball handed off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turner trying to create good field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed to the running back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's found some room at the 45. Look at him run through those tacklers. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks through the PAT. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Bulldogs will take over. First and 10.
The Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Aurora. You get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down.
Here's the second down play. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44. The Dogs will crank up the tempo.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop it.
Those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got it. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
The pass rush closing in. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this set. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's escaping the pocket now. Catch is made. Room to run here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Downs. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Florida offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
First and goal coming up for the Bulldogs.
And the Bulldogs line it up with 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Escape, and he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll take off. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass is picked off. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Quick throw over the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Ball moved back for the 4 for 2nd and goal. Linebacker's making some adjustments now. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Takes the handoff. It's Snyder. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Handoff to the single back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia 42, Florida 7.
And the Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. And he fields it inside the 15. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the